guy from the other day in the car.
Not me.
Turn your camera.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Turn your camera.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa, me, motherfucker.
Oh.
I'm not trespassing.
Sir, if you don't get your old brittle bone self back, I kick you in your kneecaps and your leg will dissolve. What? Like, come on, bro, disappear, dust. Y'all, I know I'm probably not the main one that needs to be talking about accountability, because I be lying. I be making excuses. I ain't never gonna raise my hand and say, hey, that be me. Wow. I don't do that. But I promise y'all, on everything I love, this is not my fault. They know darn well Sëggz is not a word. Huh? Oh my God! This is not even English anymore. No, I'm not taking accountability on this one. I am not dumb. I'm not going for it, bro. I've never seen those 2 dots over the E a day in my life. And how many words end in Z? 0. Bruh. This is not a real word. I don't care what you tell me. You can have the dictionary right in my face with the whole meaning. This is not a word. I am not stupid. Get out of my face with that. Oh! Tyler, editor, whoever wrote this title, I want to fight. What? Yes, I want to put my hands on you physically. I'm not playing. Because at this point, I feel like you're questioning my intelligence. I am not dumb. I went to school every day, missed very few days because even if I threw up, mom said you're going to school. Wow. So you telling me I've been sitting in class for 21 years to be dumb and not understand words like Sëggz? God, oh my God. I can't take it. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Vince, and today we are back with another reaction. Today we're breaking to I investigated the city of Sëggz offenders. Sëggz offenders. Sëggz offenders. No, God, please. I had a whole rant before the video even started for no reason. Oh, he spelled it like this because he couldn't type that on you. Oh my God. You might just be dumb for real. Yes, I'm talking to you. I'm looking at myself from the reflection, watching you, watching me edit this. I see you. I'm looking back at it. Mr. Editor Guy, me, Vince himself, future Vince, you are stupid. Huh? Enjoy editing that, bum. I investigated the city of Sëggz offenders, aka people that got arrested for touching people offenders. These people are crazy. Oh my God, I think I'm good on that, Tyler. You always doing some crazy stuff. Why would you even go mess with these people? These people are crazy. They'd have been locked up. They'd have went through something in prison that we don't know about. They might snap at any moment. I'm not messing with nobody that's walking on a thin line. You know, he might say, hey, I don't even want girls no more. Give me that booty.
What?
If I lose that battle, I gotta lose my life. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna live every day of my life knowing that this man took my left and right cheek.
What is that?
I'm not playing with him, bro. I think I'll pass on this entire adventure. This ain't for me. Bruh. So anyway, we finna get into this video and see Tyler investigate the city of Sëggz offenders. So let's get into it. Let's go.
We're about to get sicked by convicted sex offenders dog right now.
Oh my God.
The sidewalk. Are you too stupid to know asphalt from concrete?
Are you stupid to not ask for consent?
Said you're being detained, sir.
Whoa. This is Pervert Park, a trailer park in St. Petersburg, Florida, housing 120 plus convicted sex offenders.
Mine was like 4th, 3rd degree, like felony.
Yeah.
Counts. Like 3 or 4 pictures.
No, mine was internet porn. Mine was actually in a, what do you call a zip file. Coming back from vacation, 6 o'clock in the morning, they stormed the house.
He looked weird.
I said they exterminate. I thought you cut off their hands.
Okay, no, we're not finna ignore this. Why do they all look the same?
Oh my God!
Bald, glasses, and a gray beard peach fuzz with no neck. According to my calculations, you are deducted as a weirdo. They all look the same. No, we're not finna let that slide. Why do y'all look like this is the default offender look? Do y'all have to look like this to be like, hey, yep, that was me? Like, who's forcing y'all to do this? Y'all look like weirdos. Something's not right. I won't be cutting my hair anytime soon. I'm good on that.
I thought you cut off their hands and their feet.
Yeah.
Just look for the creeps coming out of there. They just look a little longer, the younger girls.
What did you do to end up here?
Oh.
But before I asked these sex offenders how they got here, I wondered how the locals felt about their neighbors and if they should be allowed to live there. As I drove to the Waffle House to begin my interviews, I saw this.
Hey, daycare right there. Look at this. Wow.
So we got Rosie's Play School for infants, home-cooked meals 7 to 5 p.m. A lot of parents probably go to work, leave their kids here. And we got Pervert Park right across the street. My suspicion is a lot of families probably do not feel super comfortable with convicted sex offenders being right there.
Yeah, that's
Anyone
wild.
that lives in the trailer park could easily come out here and just watch, which is why this is creepy. It says, please close gate for the safety of your children. There may be some questionable people out here lurking and watching. What did the parents think about how close these sex offenders were to their kids' daycare? How do you feel about Pervert Park, 120 convicted sex offenders being right there?
Yeah, I hate it. I feel like, burn it down, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a parent, man. I got 6 kids.
You send your kids to daycare around here?
Just this one right here for now. This is the only one that had availability for the moment.
So you go to work, you have to put the kids in daycare. Does it make you feel weird knowing those people are right over there?
I mean, I'm not comfortable with it, but I still have to go to work. I'm a full-time student. I don't really have a choice other than bringing her here.
Do you wish they would move the people there somewhere else, more remote?
Well, I'm surprised they haven't.
Me too. I don't get it. It's crazy.
They gotta live somewhere.
Yeah. Would you wish they were more remote and in the middle of nowhere? No?
Whoa.
There's no conflict with the locals and them?
They gotta live.
When did you learn?
I mean, he ain't lying, but, and that ain't a good look. I'd be scared to even say that because I don't want to be associated with them. Just gonna throw that out there, anything that come out my mouth about them is gonna be trash. You are trash. It's gonna be bad, I'm not with that. I don't hang out with them, but I didn't know that was only kids. Am I stupid for real? Like, this is not the stupid event show, but that's what it's becoming. Am I dumb? Is sex offenders only for kids? You can't be a sex offender if you, do something with an adult? That's not consent? We're not gonna scrape across this topic.
Oh! That place hosted 120 convicted sex offenders.
Not long ago.
How long ago?
Like a year ago, I figured that out.
Did it disturb you?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's unnerving. Pisses me off. I feel like they should be somewhere not as close to like a school or
I agree.
Daycare. I get it. It's like they're people too, but it's like fuck that.
Well, let me just tell you this too.
Yeah.
There's no lock here, so anybody can go in.
That's not what we want to hear.
It's always been a problem, but no one's really brought it into light, and I'm kind of glad that you are.
Thank you for sharing. Look, she just opened the gate. She walked in. It's that easy. Where do you think these people should be put?
Way out in the woods or put to death.
Appreciate your honesty. I'm sure a lot of people agree. We're gonna try to infiltrate, see if we can get the honest scoop.
Hey, right on, bro.
These convicted sex offenders could quite literally get in the car, park over here, chill with some binoculars if they wanted to. Not trying to give ideas out here, but this is one of the only daycares, this mom said, that had availability, allowing her to place her kid here while she goes to work. She said her voice has not been heard, but we're gonna give her voice a megaphone here and hopefully make some change. But not every local felt the same about living next to these sex offenders. You got kids?
I do. I have 6.
Dang!
You gotta feel some type of way.
I believe in Jesus Christ, and everybody has an opportunity to change if they welcome you in.
Fair?
I think we should take it work with them for free as slaves.
As slaves.
For the rest of their lives, till the day they die. That's what God say.
Fair? Bye.
I'm a Christian.
Yeah.
I think they should be supervised.
Sure.
But I forgive.
Do you think there's opportunity for them to reform and?
It's a hard one for them.
Yeah.
But, they're gonna be around somebody somewhere. Do you want to tempt them with a school? No, but how far do you get them away, and when is it not a temptation? There's a bus line right here.
That is true, but if you put them a bird's eye view, it's a little bit...
Then you want to put them in jail.
The secondary option might just be to put them in the middle of nowhere.
Then how are they going to work? How could they ever make a recovery?
A self-sufficient society.
Yeah, we used to do that with blacks. It doesn't work. You can't separate out...
What does race have to do with...
You can't separate out...
Hey, he's spitting.
You can't be part of society.
Sure you can. Well, you could.
I'm called by Christ not to do that. I'm called by Christ to forgive and take care of everyone.
He right. Low key, he's spitting. I ain't gonna lie, I'm low key on the old dude side. Like, you know, like on one end, yeah, like morally we might be like, you know, like, bro, they're weird. They're touching kids. We don't want them nowhere near us again. Put them in some remote island, but at the same time, it's like that's inhumane. You know, I don't know if I'm felt about it a little more because, you know, hey, he said that's what they did to us. You know, segregation and all that, and that was unfair. But no, this is up for debate. What y'all think? Let me know down below.
He is my Lord and Savior, okay? Yeah. And he takes care of me. He blesses me every day. Judge not, lest ye be judged.
Fair. Well, I don't even know if it's about judgment, but more so the practical logistics of putting them in a position not to...
judgment that they will repeat.
I suppose it's risk management, perhaps?
It's flat out judgment.
There's a...
I think risk management, yeah.
Walking home, right across the street. Look at that, right across the street. That's unbelievable. That ain't right. What are your thoughts on them being so close?
I don't know how that happens.
I don't know how it's legal.
No.
They shouldn't be that close for sure.
Yeah?
Put them in jail or something.
Would you hope that they would not live so close to kids?
You would think. You'd think there'd be some kind of law against it.
It's really unsafe, but you know, everybody gotta live.
After hearing the split opinions from the locals, I headed to the Waffle House right across the street from Pervert Park. I'm sure Waffle House has seen some shit out here. Question for y'all. You guys know where Palace Park is? Like a Pervert Park?
Oh, that one's right there.
Right there?
Yeah.
What? So is the deal that sex offenders live there? Child molesters?
Sex offenders, every one of them.
What are your guys' thoughts on that? What do you think?
I say you can exterminate them all.
Oh.
Why do you think they're so close to the school over there, the daycare?
They must be far enough away because they got to go somewhere because they won't let you kill them. And I've been to prison. Nothing happens to them in prison.
What do you think the city should do with these people?
Nothing happens to them in prison.
I got grandkids. I say kill them. You know, if you're not going to do that, I say you cut off their hands and their feet.
Yeah. One guy said enslaved them for life.
Yeah, well, now they got people saying don't call them mat people.
Oh, no.
Sexually attracted people. Because it hurts their feelings.
Sure. If they can't help themselves and they're close to a daycare or the school, is that a recipe for disaster?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
They always catch 3 or 4 motherfuckers that work at Disney.
Sure.
So where are you going to find a child molester?
Disneyland.
Wherever you can get around kids. You know, Mickey Mouse could be naked under that uniform. You don't know.
That's a great
grabbing kids and holding kids. And listen, I'll shoot them and tell the police I did it. I don't give a fuck.
Nice guy. That being said, it's raining pretty hard.
Nice guy. Wait, did he say I'll shoot the police and tell them I did it?
Yes.
I'll shoot them and tell the police I did it. I don't give a fuck.
Did I not catch it? I'm not gonna lie. He needs to be watched at all costs. That dude is crazy. Like, he the type that just, you know, you chewing your leg for no reason. You walking down the street, just bought a Hershey bar from Walgreens, and he just see you and say, pow! No more kneecaps, you know? It's one of those dudes. Can't be trusted.
There. After confirming the park was in fact right across the street, I bought some Mr. Beast bars from 7-Eleven and headed to Pervert Park under the guise of selling chocolate to raise enough money to go to Disney World. After selling them the chocolate, I would then convince them to tell me how they ended up here. Let's go talk to some predators.
I mean, I guess. He didn't really need this whole scheme.
Hey there. How are you? I'm trying to sell chocolate bars to raise money to go to Disney World. Wait, excuse me, sir.
Yeah, they know he lying.
Excuse me, sir. Well, if you won't buy something, hear me out. Do you know anyone who might be interested in buying 1 chocolate bar? I'm just trying to rate it $3 a pop. Real quick, sir, one last question. One last question.
No.
Are you a sex offender?
No, I'm not.
You're not a sex
He
offender?
lying.
What did you do to get here? Are you sure, sir?
Look, leave me alone. Get out of hell. You're not supposed to be in here.
Well, I'm selling some chocolate bars, sir.
Well, I don't care.
Is this the Pervert Park? Or did I go? No.
Your business, what the hell it is.
No, genuinely.
Get him, just leave.
Genuine question, sir.
Leave.
Sir, genuine question.
He heating up.
Hear you out. I'm gonna call.
He gonna shoot you.
While I might have felt bad soliciting this old man to buy chocolate, turns out Donald here had molested a child between the ages of 12 and 15.
Nah.
I kept on knocking on doors. Knock, knock. Hey there. You know where I'm at, miss? I'm trying to sell some chocolate bars.
Why are you walking through here?
What do you mean?
Why are you walking through this mobile home park? Are you going door to door?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that.
What do you mean?
Don't do that here, because a lot of these people don't want to be bothered.
Why not?
I get it, you're trying to sell, but sometimes just gonna say that to you, know where you're at.
While these sex offenders seem to have no issue violating children without their consent, it seemed like soliciting chocolate bar sales is where they drew the line. Hey there, I'm selling some chocolate bars to raise funds to go to Disney World. Would you guys be interested in buying anything? So I got milk chocolate feastable, $3. No, sir? Let me just show you the flavors real quick. No? Diabetic. You're diabetic? Yeah.
Diabetic.
You guys both diabetics? Ain't no way both y'all diabetics. Is the sex offender thing real out here?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh.
You guys know anyone out here? Yeah? Are you guys sex offenders? Yeah? Oh, everyone is. What did you guys do to end up here?
Fishing in public park.
Really?
Nah, he lying.
27, 28.
Just whipped your dong out, took a piss?
In public park.
What's the worst story you've heard out here?
I haven't talked to her.
I see. It seemed like no one wanted to talk, and the park boss...
I'm not gonna lie, isn't the whole part of that punishment that y'all don't get privacy no more? Isn't that one of the consequences of touching a little kid or something? Like, they put you on a list. You gotta go around and be like, hey, oh, I did this. Like, it's one of those, ain't it? Am I wrong? Don't they gotta wear a big sign on their forehead that say, yeah, that was me back in 1965. Yeah, I touched this little boy. What? You know, don't take that out of context. I'm talking like quotation marks. Let me begin to call. It's too late for quotations. But I think that is ignorant on their part, acting like, oh, we want some privacy. No, you don't get none of that no more. I can just look it up and just post it on the internet. It's already up there. Like, you're exposed.
Charles Leslie Milkserek was found guilty in 2006 for knowingly possessing CP and for attempting to solicit sex from a child. Solicitors.
That's weird.
Hey there. How you doing, sir? Can I help you? Yes, sir. Would you like to buy some chocolate bars?
Get out of my park.
Mr. B.
What?
Get out of my park. Cops are already on the way.
Are you a sex offender?
Are you?
No, sir.
Well, then get out of this park.
What's the problem?
Leave my property. You don't have rights to come in here and sell stuff.
Why?
All right. Would you turn yourself into the sheriff? How you doing? Would you like to buy a Mr. Beast bar?
Gotcha.
Are you a sex offender?
Goodbye.
Are you a sex offender? And what's the problem here? I can't sell chocolate bar?
Just explain that to you.
What they doing?
Listen, man.
Oh, show me too. I like this. I love it.
Say what's up. So what did you do to end up here? What did you do to end up here?
Gotta go cold cock your ass.
Oh, what does that mean?
All right. See you guys. All right, I guess they're not buying chocolate. Just chill out. You might be wondering how I found his mugshot, his name, his address, and honestly,
it's public.
Even if you're not a sex offender, your personal information is publicly available online, and data brokers are selling it. With all your personal information available online, you risk being attacked or harassed due to political views or opinions you've shared in the past. I get death threats every day, and people search for my address. The worst part is, when data brokers sell your information, they oftentimes get information about your family too. Do you think your kids should pay the price for your silly Facebook opinions 10 years ago? I didn't think so. But thanks to the sponsor of the
they got me again. That's an ad, bro. How do they do that? How they putting the line so good? I'm thinking he really talking about, hey, you know, they coming after you. They sending threats and stuff. I'm thinking like something's really going on. He got me really talking about deleteme.com. I'm really looking into it. What? I do not need that. Ain't nobody sending me threats. I can't even talk. Death threats. I'm not getting those.
Now, before we begin phase 2 of my plan to infiltrate Pervert Park and get some confessions, I want to explore the nearby area and see who else might be affected by this community of sex offenders. And we immediately found this down the street, a high school. We have Wheelman Innovation Academy, a high school full of children, and 2-minute drive away is Predator Park, full of 120 plus convicted sex offenders. How is that possible? But even more disturbingly, I was surprised to learn that the parents sending their children to this high school had no clue what it was right next to. Excuse me, miss? Can I interview you about the school being so close to the community of sex offenders where there's like 120 convicted sex offenders 2-minute drive away? Did you know about that?
No, my son goes to this school.
He goes to school?
For years.
Okay, so there's a place called Predator Park. I'm trying to get like parents to hear their opinion on how close they are.
Just never knew that.
Okay, now
how you ain't know that?
You're not gonna let us know that. As parents, we should know that. But I'm glad you told me that.
It's a literal 2-minute drive away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Good to know. See ya. Come on, at least a PSA, public safety. Don't walk through here on your way home. It ain't right. Why was the town of St. Petersburg hiding this dirty little secret in plain sight? Don't the parents and kids deserve to know? Hey there. What are your thoughts on living next to the sex offenders? We're doing a little documentary piece. We're trying to...
Sex offenders.
Hey, question for you,
How
sir.
does nobody know?
Were you aware that there's 120 sex offenders over there?
Well, I have no idea.
Nah, bro. These people lying. These people. How do y'all not know that? Well, I guess, you know, I just found out it was a mercy home, like a little foster home right by my house. And I didn't know that for a long time. I passed it every day. I guess that is possible. But dang, I feel like it's like it'd be a big sign that said, hey, don't come through this town, or like, caution. There's some weirdos here. Like, all right, maybe I might start leaning more towards, hey, we might got to get them out of here, because, you know, how was nobody aware of this? I think if they're gonna have these people there, it needs to be 100% aware. Like, you know, when like they need to be monitored, they need to have all this. You know, I think it needs to be like that. I don't think they need to be out here free willy-nilly, you know, not saying they need to be like in prison or nothing, but I think y'all kind of lost that right to y'all privacy, and that like that we can just trust y'all and hope that y'all have integrity. No, y'all don't get that from us no more. Trust broken. You touch a little boy, that is unacceptable, and on so many levels. You are dirty.
Any opinions on the proximity?
I didn't even know that was one.
Okay, so we're gonna pull up to the shopping center, see what the people have to say here, see who we can talk to.
I've heard about the sex offender thing, whatever. I mean, I guess they have to have a place to live, right? But
sure. Daycare right there, school right there.
Not here.
Not the best place to house them, you know.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's a tough situation. So.
I think they could have found a better place. I mean, they do have to have somewhere to go to be able to rehab. I think it's probably like putting candy in front of a baby, putting them here. They just look a little longer, the younger girls. I think the temptation should be taken away. I don't think that's helping them by putting them in an area of temptation. I don't think putting them in the woods, that they're not animals. But I think that there should be a discussion about it.
And just so you understand,
right.
This is Pervert Park, this is how close the high school is, and this is how close the pre-K daycare is.
11-minute walk?
There should be a separation between, let's say, someone who took a piss on a light pole and exposed their penis to the public versus someone who raped a kid.
No.
Look, the penal system is fucked up, right? So people have to have a chance to be reformed, you know. I will say this much, that, you know, look, man, if you fuck kids, you women, you're a fucked up individual. There's something mentally wrong with you.
Right.
Then you have to have a place for these people. So this was the point.
Sure.
You're talking about, okay, is it the same if somebody, you know, for public urination?
In public, you're drunk, and then you turn around, there's a kid watching, you're like, I'm going to jail for life.
No, I'll tell you a story about a kid I was locked up with, right?
All right.
So, or when he hooked up with the girl, he was, I think, 16, and she was like 14, right? 13,
okay.
14. So they went through, had a kid and everything. Then there was a beef between him and her parents. Her parents called because she was still a minor. He was an adult at this point, and the man got locked up, got put on the National Sex Offender Registry. They pressed charges. The judge decided to convict, and the man went to prison, you know, for being a sex offender. Now, at that point, he was still with the girl, you know, still part of the family, and, you know, waiting to get out so he could be with his family. So that's why I'm saying, like, some of the laws need to be flawed, like, are flawed and need to be changed, because
I don't know about that one. I mean, like, that just can't work out. If he grows out of that relationship, that just is what it is, you know? Like, that wasn't right at all. Like, or they gotta keep it just like they can like date or whatever, but they gotta keep that strictly dating. Can't no like that other stuff be going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, he shouldn't have did that. You know, yes, the parents are wrong for being ignorant and allowing it, and then turning around because they got mad and switching the script and doing all this and sending him to jail. I think that is weird, but at the same time, it's like you gotta like take your own responsibility and know what you're doing. If you talking to a 13-year-old girl and you're 16 and got 2 years to turn 18 and you're an adult, by guy, you might as well cut that off right now, because it ain't gonna last well in the long run. You might be in some legal trouble. But that brings me up on another debate I had at work. Like, what do y'all think is worse? What's worse? 16 and 19 or 41 and 19? Like, what's worse? Dating a girl if you're 19 years old and you're dating a 16-year-old, or dating a girl and you're 41 and she's a 19-year-old? Like, what do you think is worse in this situation? Like, me personally, I feel like morally, the 41-year-old might be a little worse because the age gap and, you know, all that things. But that happens all the time, every day. Legally, though, 16 and 19, they get you in trouble. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about that, too. That's just a debate we had at work.
a public exposure charge or something like that, you know, These people don't need to have their entire lives ruined because they are not preying on others, you know?
Thanks so much for your time.
I agree. I agree with that one.
Discussing the nuance of the legal system, I met this dude walking around who looked like he knew something.
I used to go trick-or-treating a lot, just driving around in my parents' van, and I remember going to multiple different houses where
trick-or-treating
graphic images just plastered on the garage walls.
Actually,
just a mixture.
Jeez.
Like I know for sure, like during Halloween, they'll have like a whole bunch of police officers go in that like area and like tell kids like y'all can't go over here, or like they'll section the whole part of, I know there's 120.
Yeah.
Y'all have sex offenders so close to a high school and an elementary school. Like literally you could walk down there.
And a daycare.
A daycare? It really is a daycare over there?
A pre-K daycare.
Oh, wow.
2 blocks away. But we talked to a lot of people that have no clue they even exist. Is it public knowledge that there are sex offenders there?
I don't really think so. I really think like the people that know because it gets sectioned off over there, and like people come to be like, oh, like, hey, do you know that like don't go out this area? But really, I don't think it's common knowledge, no. It's kind of like if you know, you know. So.
Okay.
Hopefully they don't entice the kids. That's what I'm saying, is that the kids don't need to go be approached by somebody saying, want some candy, little girl. For
oh my God. Oh my God.
With such a high density of individuals willing to strip the innocence of children positioned so close to children and their families, it didn't sit right with me that it wasn't common knowledge that these sex offenders were hiding in plain sight.
I think it's time to get changed, throw on the shades, see what we can find about these people.
So as the storm approached, I re-entered Pervert Park with a new disguise, secret spy glasses, and began knocking door by door to see what I could learn.
Howdy.
My new strategy was to tell these sex offenders I had a fictional uncle named Joe who had recently moved into the community after accidentally downloading some images off LimeWire.
Oh, that's smart.
Story you've heard?
I got charged with possession of child pornography. I was using a file sharing program. It was LimeWire network.
Push for it, man. You know Joe? Oh, I talked to you earlier? Joe, middle-aged, like, fattish white dude? Oh, I hear you. How long you been here? Because he's been here for like 2 months. I'm trying to find him. All right, my bad. Yeah, you know Joe? He's my uncle. Do you know where he is? Oh, okay, my bad. Hey, question for you, man. You know where Joe's at? My Uncle Joe. He says he lives in the corner. He moved in like 2 months ago. You know a guy?
I don't know too many people here.
Okay. So I'm in Palace Park though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it everyone here is a sex offender?
Not everyone, no.
Are you?
You lying.
Yeah.
How's life been since?
It sucks.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it?
No, mine was internet. Mine was actually in a, what do you call a zip file.
Yeah, I see.
And it was a movie, and it ended up not being the movie. It's been so long. It was back in 2017.
You served like what, 5 years?
No, I got 3.
Yeah.
I think that might be excessive.
They know if you had intent, like if you viewed it or not. Mine wasn't even open. Mine showed the files unzipped and not viewed, so I got way less time.
Have you had luck working?
I got a job. I mean, it's not my favorite job.
Sure.
But I was doing before I got in, but...
Yeah, well, my uncle was a lawyer beforehand, and now he's definitely not a lawyer. He's working at a gas station now.
Well, at least he's got a job.
Yeah.
Firefighter, and now I mow lawns, so.
Yeah.
I know people that had intent, they had possession, and they had intent to distribute, and they only got a year in and 2 out.
Oh, wow.
Better Call Saul?
Yeah, you need a good attorney, and you know, there's like 130 something.
Yeah?
People in here, yeah.
Well, I hear everyone's nice though, right?
It's chill. Some people are creepy and I'd rather not talk to them. I still have a family and everything. I have to live here for now until we sell our house.
They know the situation?
Yeah, they supported me.
I see.
I took a polygraph. I had my forensics done on my stuff.
Oh, they polygraphed you. That's crazy. So you truly got screwed on this or what?
It is what it is.
Yeah?
I've accepted it now. I just deleted it and was like, well, I'll never download the place again. 3 months later, it was coming back from vacation, 6 o'clock in the morning, they stormed the house. I'm like, what the f?
How do they get you on that? Like, how do they know you download this stuff? Do those be like traps, like where they be like fishing for these type of people? Like where it's like, okay, hook and line. Huh? I just tried to make the water plop sound and it didn't come out right.
Bruh. What?
That was bad too.
Oh!
Try! Okay, I'm just gonna find one. Oh, he downloaded it. Reel him in, reel him in. You know, is it one of those? Like, cause honestly, his story don't seem fair. I think 3 years is excessive for just, you know, maybe not watching it. I think watching it, you know, like, you're probably gonna, you know, venture out into the real world eventually, but, you know, maybe it's like getting them before it happens, maybe? I don't know. I just think this is kind of a touchy subject.
Holy shit. Yeah.
No idea.
No, that's scary shit, man.
It is what it is, man.
Thanks, man.
And then I met this dude.
I'm hearing people don't really talk to each other out here.
Some people do or whatever. I mean, I talked to the guy like next door.
Yeah.
I don't want to associate really.
Like, what was your experience?
Mine was like 4th, 3rd degree, like felony.
Yeah.
Possession.
Like 3 or 4 pictures. All I got was 11 months.
Yeah. Was it like an accidental thing?
It wasn't like boys actively seeking it.
Yeah.
If I wanted to, I mean, I lived with a lady with her 2 kids. I could have been like, oh, come sit on my lap, and you know, your mom's at work, and here, play on the iPad or whatever.
Sure. So you were just like, curiosity killed the cat.
Yeah. By then it was, you know, too late. And again, I confessed.
Oh, you confessed.
Lesson learned, you know, the hard way. Crushed my, you know, my mom, but my family never, you know, abandoned me. They come and, you know, for the short time I was there, they come and see me like 4 or 5 times. But my mom, all my sisters, my brother, they've all forgiven me. It's like some people forgive me, like in my family, and others don't. It's like, I can't change my past, but I'm not chained to my past.
And then, out of sheer luck, my story about my non-existent Uncle Joe finally paid off.
Hey there. You know a Joe around here?
Y'all, I just got scared. Is somebody at the door? Dude, was that knock in the video? I promise you that knock sounded too HD realistic. It's these headphones. Oh my god.
Live here no more? No. He was my uncle, 40-year-old dude, making sure it's the right Joe.
Short bald head guy with a goatee?
Yeah, that fits the...
Okay, he used to live, he don't live here no more.
That's my uncle.
He got evicted.
For what?
Bringing females over.
Oh.
Past curfew.
Like the prostitutes?
Yeah.
What are you here for?
I basically got set up.
By like what, 16-year-old, 17-year-old?
The Facebook said she was 18. She was 16, but the only thing that kind of saved me was that she wrote her witness statement that she consented, and her dad was the one pressing charges. So.
What are you in here for?
Well, got in trouble, but you know.
Yeah.
We're all in here for the same.
For photos, or like you like have sex with a kid? Were you guilty or no?
I'd rather not talk about it. Yeah.
After hearing a few intriguing confessions, I left and came back the next day to see if my new story would get any more confessions from the side of the park where I was initially kicked out. As I walked in, I was instantly detected.
Howdy.
Private property.
Huh?
Private property.
Yes, sir. My uncle lives around here. Not you. What?
Are these the same people?
The guy from the other day in the car.
Not me.
Turn your camera.
Whoa.
Turn your camera.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa, me, mother.
Oh.
I'm not trespassing.
Sir! If you don't get your old brittle bone self back, I kick you in your kneecaps and your leg will dissolve. What? Like, come on, bro, disappear, dust. I'm like, bro, I will blow on you and you will fly away. Your old self, I will pick him up. He is old. He is not in the prime of his youth anymore. This old man cannot beat me. One punch in his nose and his face might fall off. Like, it's gonna be one of those. Y'all better come get y'all grandpa. I don't play with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, you're a weirdo already. Don't touch me. I don't want none of your germs rubbing on me. And if you touch my camera, I'm gonna pick your camera up, slam you with it, and then throw you on your head. That didn't make sense, but I said it to get on my face.
Hey, brother. I'm just here to chat with my uncle. Who are you? Sir, I'm armed with an umbrella.
Sir, I'm armed with the police.
Sir, are you a sex offender?
Are you?
No, sir.
What the hell are you doing here?
What do you mean, only sex offenders allowed? You know that is not within the Bill of Rights?
You know when the Bill of Rights says you're illegally trespassing, I can knock your down.
No, you can't.
On that one, brother?
Go to court?
Sure. What are your thoughts on the daycares and the schools near you, sir? My shoe. Whoa! Brother, don't do that! Brother. You know what's a crime? Oh, hey, there's Bill.
We had stumbled right into the sex offender Avenger squad. Things were looking bleak, and I was outnumbered.
I don't know what you guys are up to.
Yeah.
Really care what you're up to? Can you take your mask off, please?
I cannot do that.
No.
I will not do that.
Right, get off my property.
What are your thoughts on the daycare and the high school being so close to all you guys?
My thoughts are you need to get out of my park.
What are your thoughts
It's
on
not
the
your
children being
park.
so close?
Get out of my park, and you need to do it right
Some
now.
people don't feel comfortable.
I don't feel comfortable talking to you. You need to get out of my park.
I feel like we're gonna get sick by this dog of 120
been here
plus.
for 15 years without a charge. Get the
out of my park.
Without a charge?
Why are we getting so heated here?
Because I'm asking you to get out of my park.
Clearly, we're headed out of the park. 6 convicted sex offenders right here.
Let's go. You're not allowed to film in my park. This is private property, buddy.
We're gonna get pressed?
Whoa, whoa, my ass. Get out of my park.
Whoa, my ass. You have ownership of this park?
Yeah.
I'm only afraid of the dog here, not y'all.
Swing, swing.
The wrong one.
What do you mean?
I mean that dog ain't gonna f him up.
Which one will? Are you a dog? You have a dog in you? So why can't we just have a chat? We're about to get sicked by convicted sex offender's dog right now. Don't do it. Oh.
Have a great day.
Oh, we made it. All right. That's a cute dog. Huh? What?
My property.
Where's the property line?
Sidewalk.
What? It ain't worth going back.
He said it ain't worth going back.
With your little glasses.
I'm a fag.
I don't know, are you?
No.
You're walking around a sex offender park asking questions. You might get off my property.
You like kids.
What is wrong
What's
with
the problem?
the sidewalk? Are you too stupid to know asphalt from concrete?
Are you stupid to not ask for consent?
You don't
Oh.
have consent.
Neither did the kids.
Oh.
Huh? We could get to know each other.
I want to get to know you. Get off my f***ing property, dude.
Dude, come on.
Come on.
I'm not entering. I'm right here. It's not that big of a deal. Let's not press over that. Let's talk, boy. Let's talk, boy. Let's talk, little boy. Let's talk.
Hey, he trolling. Uh-oh.
I said let's talk.
Oh, I thought you said let's talk.
I'm a pacifist.
Not bad. I don't understand. You got company now.
I'll look you up on the registry.
Punk ass. We got enough problems up. Fools like you.
I'm not a boy.
Yeah, you are.
Oh.
Tell you.
What do you mean? We can.
Got marks on your lips.
What?
Do we have a civil talk? Not a cock, I meant a talk. There he is. You guys ratting on yourselves? How you doing, officer?
And in an ironic twist of fate, the police had arrived to protect and serve the sex offenders. That
What?
All right, the police have been called. How you doing, officer? We're just chatting shop here, trying to talk to the guys a little bit.
So you were out here yesterday trying to sell them candy bars, right?
Allegedly, but
What are we doing out here today?
we're really just trying to chat.
Chat with who?
Some of the residents here.
Why?
Just out of curiosity.
Curiosity of what?
See what led them here.
Trying to get likes and views on social media. So do you have some idea, or do you want to get detained for obstruction?
You
What?
can detain me.
They always throw that charge. Let me tell y'all something. When I first started making videos and stuff, I used to react to a lot of police stuff. And every time they was corrupt, they always want to throw out some bogus charge like corruption because they ain't got nothing on you.
What?
Not corruption. I said some bogus charge like obstruction because they ain't got nothing on you. Like, come on, bro. You are weird, bro. Look at you. You look like one of them. You're blending in. You're racist. I already know. I can just look at you. You got racist written all over you. But that's besides the point because I ain't there. If I was there, I'm sure you would have let out a few N-words. But, you know, let me just act like I'm gonna ignore that. You look like you fit in right with these people. You're a weirdo. I don't like you anymore, bro. Like, I never liked you even when you walked up and said something to me. But, like, likes and views on your social media, bro. Shut up and go to work, you dumb cop. Pulling people over and stuff, hiding. You ignorant. Writing tickets and stuff. You ain't got nothing better to do with your ugly self. I know that's your job. I just don't like how you look.
But am I under arrest? And if so, for what charges?
Harassment.
You're gonna arrest me right now?
Said you're being detained, sir.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That's, you can't do that. You can't do that.
Are you gonna
Don't resist. Don't resist.
Public property.
Are you gonna identify
You can't strong arm me.
yes or no?
We're going to court over this if you want.
Are you gonna go ID
There's a
yourself,
strong-
yes or no?
I can ID myself. You gotta
Okay.
let go of the arm though.
You're gonna ID yourself,
Sure.
yes or no?
I'll ID myself.
Okay.
You gotta let go of the
ID?
arm. It's in my pocket.
Which pocket?
My right pocket.
Okay.
Okay.
Get your ID.
Yeah, that's not strong arm though.
Then let's not play games.
Okay, I won't play games, but you can't.
He know he wrong. That's why he let go.
Yes, I can. When you're harassing people and committing a crime, I can detain. What's your date of birth?
January 6th, 2000. Don't let these guys know.
What's a good address for you?
I prefer not to say.
What's a good address for you?
I don't want them to know. Can I say it to you in confidence?
What's a good number for you?
Genuine question. What would that be used for? Seems like there's bigger things to handle here.
Where's
perhaps?
backup?
Stay right here. You're not free to go.
Yes, sir. I'm being detained. All right, I've been, I'm going to assume for my own legal protection right now, I've been detained. That being said, justice will prevail. Okay, we got backup. Much needed. How you doing, officer? Doing good. I'm trying to figure out if I've been detained. Okay, so I'm free to leave.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So I'm free to leave, officer. Not that I'm aware of. No, sir.
I think they're just saying you're trespassing. So
okay,
that's all.
Officer over there was grabbing the arm a little bit roughly there.
Well, let me talk to him.
Okay.
Gentleman has something to say.
Let's hear it.
Manager of the park. From now on, you are not allowed in this park. Period.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Property line, or you or anybody representing you.
He is not the manager.
Not coming to this park. We will have you arrested.
Anything else?
No, sir.
Thank you, sir. Not under arrest?
Nope.
Not being detained?
Nope.
Kowalski, any last thoughts? Was the arm grab essential?
Where do I find your videos?
Tyler Oliveira. He already has my name.
I saw it yesterday, so I saw you out here
Ah.
trying to sell candy bars.
I like this cop.
Trying to raise money.
Well, Tyler Oliveira or whatever.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Subscribe? You too.
Maybe, man.
I appreciate you. See you, Kowalski.
Pinellas County Fire Officer Kowalski opposed zero threat or intent to harm, and dog is out here getting physical. Also, whoever has the most viewed TikTok or YouTube short using a clip from this video, I'll send you $500.
Man, that's how a cop is supposed to police. That's how a cop is supposed to do his job. Like, how you gonna expect to de-escalate a situation when you coming in with aggression? If you hate your job, quit. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, you coming here, like, isn't a big part of being a police, you know, when you coming into cases like this where it's like trespassing in two parties, and isn't one of your main jobs to de-escalate the situation? And then try to figure out who's in the wrong, and then try to like just bring everything down back to normal. Isn't that your job? Didn't you go to school for that? How I know that and you don't? Bruh. You hate your job, you hate your life, quit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, it ain't that serious. You grabbing all up on me, you know, hating on me and stuff, dude. I ain't did nothing wrong. Like, I don't know if the park really is public property. I don't know, like, if he really was trespassing or did they have anything on him. But he didn't really know he was talking about. He threw out two random stuff. He threw out harassment and he threw out obstruction. What? You just be throwing out charges, bro. Like, them are the type of cops I hate. Like, tell me a crime I actually did. You know, Tyler maybe could have, you know, they maybe would have had a case for harassment. Maybe. But, I mean, no, they couldn't have. No, they couldn't have had no case because, yeah, he was there asking them questions, but he's moving back, walking away, and they're steady following him. If you're being harassed and you don't want to be in a situation, you just walk away. And if you can't walk away, then that's harassment if they keep following you. So if anything, Tyler's being harassed. And I'm not just, you know, being all like on his side because I'm watching the video. I'm really just saying that because that's how I feel. You know, like, that's ignorant. That is weird, bro. Like, and the cop got some nerve doing that. Like, and how your partner gonna come and back up and all this after you just told me I was detained, I'm not free to go? How you gonna tell me, yeah, I'm free to go? Like, dude, that's how you know you are evil, you are corrupt, you didn't plant something on somebody before. I'm just throwing out allegations at this point. I don't like you. But, I don't know, man. What y'all think about this video? Like, how y'all feel about this town? Do y'all think they should be this close to, like, the kids and the schools and stuff? Me, personally, I don't know. I don't think so. I think if they are gonna be this close, everyone needs to be aware. But from watching this video, it seems like nobody was aware of anything going on. You know, it was like everybody was like, "Hey, well, 120 people. I didn't know that 120 of them in there. What? Oh my God, I'm kind of scared now." Like, nah, it needs to be a big sign that says, "Hey, majority of these people, or if not everybody here, then did something that is weird. They messed with some kids. They didn't got something on their computer. They didn't did something, you know, just like they have to do when they move into your neighborhood. Like, that happens in real life. If one of them move into your neighborhood, they gotta knock on every door. Yes, I'm an offender. Yes, I'm an offender. They gotta do that, bro. So why didn't they go on here? Because they got their own little area? Nah, like, because all their neighbors are a part of that group? Nah. I don't think that's fair. So y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments. And y'all know, if you enjoyed the video too much, to subscribe. You know, with 10,000 subscribers, hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, because it just makes sense to like button if you like the video. No, please, I need it. You will never in your life catch me in this weirdo park. They are touching little people for no reason. Y'all are weird. We gone.